market has dominated the news this month, with affordability and supply the key issues. However, for Kay Burton, the demand for property at the premium end of the spectrum continues to astound, and it's through our relationships built over decades with international and local clients that we've seen some remarkable results. Traditionally, June signals the slowdown of the premium property market for the winter months. Not so this year, demand driving competition and sales to the highest levels in nearly a decade.
Fresh bidding, 3,440,000. At 3,440,000, it's on my left now at 3,440,000.
Well, we've just completed Melbourne's strongest autumn selling season since 2010 and maybe since 2007. We're seeing clearance rates consistently above 80% in most of those suburban regional markets, and we're entering into winter already with confidence and growing prices, higher clearance rates and higher auction volumes.
Unprecedented international interest, low interest rates and a low Australian dollar. It's what some in the industry call a perfect storm.
There have been some very significant sales in the last 6 months, and this is all to do with when I talk about the perfect storm and confidence in the marketplace. We've had some great sales recently at number 3 Glenbervie Avenue in Toorak. There's been a beautiful sale recently at 58 Clendon Road. We had a recent sale for just under 20 million in Lancel Road in Toorak, so the top end of the market is performing exceptionally well.
Add to this, number 2 Haverbrack Avenue in Malvern sold just days after featuring in last month's Kay Burton report. 28 Harcourt Street in Hawthorne East exchanged hands for circa $6 to $7 million. And nearby, 35 Sackville Street Kew surpassed its reserve price by $2 million to achieve an outstanding result of around $11 million. This property perfect storm is expected to continue through winter and into spring.
This market, in my opinion, is not going to change dramatically. With interest rates staying the way that they are, where the Australian dollar is currently hovering around the same sort of number, we will find that the next few months will be strong. I think there'll be a lot of activity. There is still a thirst for people to be buying property, and they want to know, what else have you got? What's coming up?
Experts believe the growth in property is sustainable.
The only thing that would knock house prices down would be a sharp increase in interest rates, and of course that's just not going to happen. So don't worry, the bubble doesn't exist.
Residential real estate is the tale of two markets. There's luxury and everything else. The world's wealthiest people like to spend up big on their homes, and it pays off. With property prices rising across all levels, it's the luxury market that leads the way. An investment, an asset and a lifestyle. Residential real estate is a personal choice, an emotional attachment and often a long-term commitment. For the world's ultra-high net worth individuals, that is, those with net assets totaling US $30 million or more, it's often about finding the right home regardless of the price.
Well, at the high net worth individual level, or the ultra high net worth individual, the price is not much driving factor, and they're driven by the attraction of a property.
They do want the best, and they do want privacy, and they do want security.
$100 million US. That's the price of the most expensive apartment in the world's most populous city for luxury living, New York. And it's in New York that you'll find more ultra-high net worth individuals than in any other city. London, Hong Kong and Los Angeles rounding out the top 4 for luxury residences. According to global luxury intelligence firm wealthiest, there are more than 200,000 ultra-high net worth individuals around the world. 70% of them own 2 or more properties, and more than half own 3 or more. The latest trend is for the world's rich to buy their secondary residences outside their home country, with Australia one of the leading destinations.
You know, very much in vogue for these people to come and buy lifestyle properties, whether it's, Flinders, Red Hill, or going down to Portia, Sorrento and buying great lifestyle properties, or buying a secondary home, whether it's in Hawthorn or Canterbury or Toorak or South Yarra or down to Brighton.
Well, Australia offers a lot that a lot of countries don't. The political security here, the economic security here, a lot of families who want their children educated in Australia, although they're not moving on a permanent basis, their secondary home is here so they can utilise it for that purpose.
On average, billionaires own 4 properties worth US $94 million. And predictably, the wealthier the individual, the higher the value of their real estate holdings. And the figures show their investments keep growing and growing. In the last year, the luxury residential real estate index showed an almost 8% increase, 2% higher than that of non-luxury real estate.
A lot of these ultra high net worth properties are sold very quietly off the market. Both the sellers and the buyers prefer to be done in a very discreet manner.
This is without a doubt one of the most beautiful properties of the year, a custom-designed French provincial style estate with just about everything you could ever want or need for a dream lifestyle. From the moment you arrive, 25 Hartley Road, Wonga Park takes your breath away. Just 29 kilometres out of Melbourne, or 10 minutes by air, this estate provides a lifestyle like no other. Even architect Con Baramis, who designed the magnificent home 10 years ago, stunned by its beauty.
As you come up through the gates, you just feel as if you are in the French countryside, driving towards a beautiful French provincial manor. You're just in a glorious setting. You could be in the middle of Europe.
It's that French romance and luxury that inspired the design, and everything from the ground up is first class.
This was a dream project to work on. Firstly, because of our client, he gave us the brief. He wanted 4 bedrooms and a master bedroom and all the bathrooms. He gave us the whole brief, and on top of that, he says, "I want nothing but quality." He just wanted absolutely the best of everything.
Set on 12 acres, the exquisite estate is a mecca of enjoyment, entertainment and relaxation. There's the resort-style pool, tennis and basketball courts, 2-hole golf course and horse riding facilities. Or perhaps you'd rather relax in the library or pass the time playing billiards. This luxury home also provides the ultimate in privacy and security, monitored from anywhere in the world.
This house is absolutely luxurious to the nth degree. It's the most beautifully appointed house that I've ever worked on. It's just magnificent. There's nothing missing in this house. It's got every appointment you would ask for in a luxury house.
This month's Premium Preview features 3 superb offerings from our Bayside office, a penthouse in Toorak and a stunning new listing in Hawthorn. With the beach and the parklands on your doorstep, the Crescent in Sandringham is one of the area's most prestigious addresses, and number 114 sits as one of the brightest jewels in its crown.
The Crescent in Sandringham, probably one of the most unique positions in Melbourne, situated just off Beach Road in such a beautiful location, obviously across the road from the beach, across the road from the Sandringham Yacht Club.
being able to enjoy breathtaking bay views and at the same time, the comfort of total privacy is a rare combination. And that's what you'll find at number 5 Mitten Grove in Brighton.
It's beautifully renovated all the way throughout. It's low maintenance. It's in an outstanding cul-de-sac with no passing traffic. It has Sydney Harbour style views from the deck. There's not a cent to spend.
Built in 1888, Florence Court is a rare find. Estates of this size, of just under 1,700 square metres, are held closely by families for generations. 26 William Street in Brighton is a fine Victorian residence, rich with original detail. And with the add-ons of a modern lifestyle, including a 6-car basement garage, this home is garnering much attention. To Toorak now, and an elegant penthouse crowning the entire top floor of 26 Tintern Avenue. Entertain on the terrace or stroll to Toorak Village. This is low-maintenance, sophisticated living. And finally, just released in Hawthorn, a stunning combination of world-class architecture, indulgent living spaces and impeccable finishes. 39 Illawarra Road is an oasis for contemporary family living. The highlights include a 17-metre lap pool. If you'd like any more information on the properties featured in this report or to subscribe, go to kburton.com.au. I look forward to bringing you the next Kay and Burton report in August, with a first look at our spring offerings.